Hey everybody, I'm back. Ow. I just hurt myself. I'm back with this dude. Got it from the Easter show. Very happy. Mr. Al is... Ooh, my bed's not made, but Mr. Al is like somewhere on the floor there, but I'm here. I'm so excited for this video. This is my review on Jamai 2.0 Season 2. No, I loved this season so much, and I just want to get into it, which is why we're gonna get right into it. If you don't know how my reviews work, it's split into 4 sections: non-spoiler section, what I like section, what I dislike section, and my overall thoughts slash expectations for season 3. Because we all know there's gonna be a season 3 after how they left it off. But if there's no season 3, Z5, I'm gonna do a case. I want a season 3, but we're not gonna get into that, okay? First, we're gonna just jump right in because I'm so excited to talk about this. We are gonna jump right into the non-spoiler section. Okay, non-spoiler section. Welcome. I'm gonna explain to you what the show was, or the season was, without spoiling. If you already didn't know, Jamai 2.0 season 2 was... This is season 2, which I'm reviewing, but Jamai 2.0 was based off of Jamai Raja, the 2014 hit Indian ZTV show. My favorite. That show. If you didn't know, I love that show so much. This season of Jamai 2.0, so many questions got answered, but at the same time, so many questions were raised. Like, this season shook me to the core, and I don't know if it's for the good, I don't know if it's for the bad. A lot of shit happened, a lot of answers, and the first episode, I don't want to spoil it because it's non-spoiler fault. First episode, you know what happened, and I was like, this is the first episode, how could they do this to me? Oh my god, my heart. And then, yeah, when I saw the trailer, I expected to have my answers to everything about Roshni, about Roshni's father. I wanted more answers. Yeah, I wanted to answer about Roshni's father, and I wanted to know more about Sid's sister, which both I got. Well, I didn't learn more about Sid's sister, but I did learn about the murder of Sid's sister. I shook. Okay, this is just it about non-spoiler section. Honestly, I don't know what else to say. This season, our show was based on Sid finding Ajit Patel by staying inside Roshni's house, Roshni Durga Devi's house, and then you saw in the trailer, it was like love or revenge. This season was all about Sid choosing his love for Roshni or his revenge. So, and the outcome of this, I was so happy with. So, can we please just get into the what I like section? Let's go. First and foremost, the dot point, number 1 dot point I have on my iPad says the chemistry between Roshni and Siddharth. Okay, it's no secret, I am a huge romance lover. I love romance, and holy shit, my biggest complaint last season was that there wasn't much romantic scenes between Roshni and Siddharth. But this season, I am no longer complaining. Like, the chemistry that Roshni and Siddharth have with each other is insane. I love them so much. Like, it's unreal how much I love them. Even when they were fighting, like, there was so much chemistry between them, and I loved it and blessed them. They're like one of my favorite couples, and the chemistry was beyond words, and I absolutely loved it. I feel like if you're doing a show which is like love, which has a lot of romance, you need to have chemistry, because if there's no chemistry between 2 main characters, what's the point? Like, you might as well not do any romance, because the audience are not gonna like the couple. But Roshni and Siddharth, Ravi Dubey and Nia Sharma, they have one of the best chemistries ever. Like, after Manik and Nandini and Madhu and Arke, it's them. Okay, it's Roshni and Siddharth all day long. Lovely. Okay, and let's go to plot-wise, what I liked. I'm going to read off what I wrote. I wrote the amount of answers we got in this season about Roshni's father, how he came back this season, if you don't know, and he was in a wheelchair, which he's evil, okay, which I did not expect. Well, there's sometimes a look he gave I did expect, but I'm not going to answer that. I'm going to answer later. But we got more answers about Roshni's father into Roshni and Siddharth's life. We thought he was good, but really was evil. Like, surprise, surprise there. We finally met Ajit Patel, who is Roshni's brother, Durga Devi's older son, and we see that he's a bit out of it. I think he has a drug addiction. I think he feels like he does have it. We saw that. We learned he wasn't the actual one to kill Siddharth's sister. That shook me, by the way. That shook me. I did not expect that. But that happened. We find out that it was actually Vaibhav and Madhav who provoked him. And we see flashbacks. His hand was not even on the trigger when someone shot it. And I'm guessing it's Vaibhav and I don't think we ever saw who shot Reva, Siddharth's sister, but I know it's Ajit Patel. And you know Vaibhav and Madhav were first introduced into the series, like in season 1, I thought they were irrelevant people. I could care less about them. I thought they were just gonna double cross Didi, they're gonna play spies for the police. But they have a huge role because they are working, first of all, with Talapati, whatever his name is, Roshni's father, who's evil, Don persona, alter ego, something like that. And they got Cheatham, the police officer, killed. They were after, they provoked Ajit and they probably killed Reva. So they are not irrelevant. They are villains. And I loved being proven wrong. That was amazing. I did not expect them to have such a such an important role. I did not expect. What I also liked, how throughout the season, it was presumed that Didi killed Cheatham in season 1, episode. I'm sorry, I'm on episode 1 and you kill one of the main characters? How dare you? First of all, do you know how much feels that gave me? Like, I was not ready. I was just like cuddling my plushie and I was like, oh, Jamai 2.0 season 2, we love it. We love to see it. But no, you killed someone and I loved it. Like, I loved, because I wasn't expecting it. I loved the turn and twist. And anyways, as I was saying, throughout this 10 episodes, we all thought, oh, Didi killed Cheatham because Cheatham called Didi to meet him up. But blah, blah, blah. But then we learn it wasn't Didi the whole time. It was actually Roshni's father, who's the underworld Don, who we find out. And he's not actually handicapped, and he's been pretending this whole time. Another thing that shocked me and I loved was Ahana. Hate her. Absolutely hate her. But find out that she is Roshni's stepsister. And not only that, but she helped her father kill Cheatham. Poof. And Abir, who she worked with, also didn't know about this. So that was interesting, and I loved that turn. I loved it. I did not expect Roshni to have a stepsister, let alone Ahana to be her stepsister. So that was fun. Yep. Okay, now let's talk about Siddharth. Oh my god, so I love Siddharth's character so much. Like, you don't get it. This season, we got to see a very playful Siddharth. Last season, he was very serious. He was very, I want to fight, I want to revenge, blah, blah, blah. This season, he was so playful, and I loved it. And I loved the fact that he refused to give up on his and Roshni's relationship. There was this scene where Roshni goes, we are done, we're over. And then he goes, what do you mean we're over? We are not over. And I was like, tell her. Like, my OTP is not over. And I loved it. I loved how he refused to give up on his and Roshni's relationship, and they were just so many cute moments together, and he got jealous. He tried to make Roshni jealous, and the whole like back and forth, and then he exposed Abid and Ahana's relationship, such a playful way, playful Siddharth, and kind of like angry Siddharth are my favorite Siddharths and romantic. To every Siddharth shade is my favorite. I love him so much. Like, he's so good at what, like, yes. And the biggest thing at the end, that what I loved, at the end, Siddharth had to choose between his revenge or his love for Roshni, and he chose his love for Roshni. I did not expect that. I was not expecting that. I don't think anyone was expecting that, but he chose his love, and I loved that, and I was all for it, and I think I cried because I loved it. Okay, I did love that part, and yay, he chose Roshni over his revenge, and yes. So that was all what I liked. There's a lot I liked, as you, because I had to like really fast forward talk, because I do talk fast, so if it doesn't seem like a lot, it is a lot, but I like to talk really fast. I hope you understand. Now I'm going to move on to what I don't like, which wasn't much. Basically, what I didn't like are mainly characters, such as Abhir and Ahana. Why are you trying to ruin Roshni and Siddharth's relationship? I don't care if you're from the CSI. I do not care. You do not come here and try to ruin my OTP. That does not work. Abid was sometimes tolerable. I get why he was doing it. He was trying to do it for Ahana. Just pissed me off. Like, there was not one moment I liked her. Also, I'm sorry. This is my complaint, okay? I know it's a 10 episodes, but when did Abid fall for Roshni? Like, we didn't see him fall for Roshni. We saw him use Roshni and like manipulated her in downloading like a spy thing on Sid's phone. But when did he fall in love with Roshni? Because then he goes, I don't even have the girl, and I love Roshni, blah blah blah. But like, when did you fall in love with her? Like, did I miss something? Like, if you know when Abid fell in love with Roshni, please do let me know in the comment section, because I was like, there was no sign of you falling in love with her. But I guess Ahana teased him one here and there, but like, you know, there was no love like Roshni, like Siddharth. Like, when Siddharth looked at Roshni, all I saw was love. But when Abir looked at Roshni, all I saw was, I'm gonna use this girl in the case against her mother. That's all I saw. Yep. Okay. Now, I said I loved Roshni and Siddharth's relationship. I did. But some of Roshni's behavior throughout this season did I don't like. I'm not gonna be honest. I don't know, just some of her, I can't think of a certain example, but I feel like sometimes she was being unreasonable, okay? Like, I don't know, she just pissed me off. Like, not all, I love Roshni, but there's just bits and pieces like, come on Roshni, you love the dude, go back to Siddharth, screw Abhi. Do you know what I hated her? Actually, you know what? No. The ending, which we're gonna talk about, but like, excuse me? Why'd you do that? Why break my heart? Like, what's the point? Why'd you do it? But she did it. But that's like number one. But then there's something that she wouldn't understand. She wouldn't believe Siddharth. Siddharth kept telling her, oh, I didn't, when Siddharth's friend told the police everything, Siddharth kept telling Roshni, oh, I didn't do it. But Roshni was like, no, you did it. This is not your father. I was like, he didn't do it. He never lies to you. Well, after the truth came out, he's never lied to you. So I was like, that irks me, that bit. And mostly the people who I freaking hated, Madhav and Weber. You got Cheatham killed. Bloody. Hate them. And they're working with the underworld Don. Like, Roshni's father. Hate him. He went against Didi. Like, also, can I just ask, what happened to their father? Is he still in a coma? If you remember, Siddharth hit on the back of the head. So if he comes back, he's gonna expose Siddharth, but everyone already knows everything about Siddharth. It's like, Are you gonna come back? Was it Jatin? Was his name Jatin? Yeah. When he comes back, like he actually kills his sons because I don't like him. I don't like them. Him, I like him, but I don't like them. Yeah. Now onto my overall thoughts slash expectations for season 3 of Jamai 2.0.
मिल गया ना मुझे, मैं छोड़ूंगा नहीं उसको। ये एक भाई का वादा है जिसने अपनी बहन को खोया है तुम्हारे भाई की वजह से।
तो एक बहन का वादा है वो अपने भाई को कुछ नहीं होने देगी।
Overall thoughts, this season was bloody amazing. This is what I felt about this season. It was so much better than season 1. Season 1's like here, season 2's like up there. Like, I loved it so much. I don't know if people agree with me, but this season was so much better than season 1. It was beyond my expectations, and there's something in my eye. Ow. Now, expectations. I want explained. Why the hell did Roshni get engaged to Abid and not Siddharth? I feel like Ahana did something because in the scene it's like, oh, what if I do something to get married to Roshni? You let my father alone. So I feel like Ahana blackmailed or Abid blackmailed Roshni, maybe for her mother or her brother, but something happened because Roshni loves Siddharth. There's no way they're gonna do this to me. Like, I need an explanation, and I need Roshni and Siddharth to be endgame, which they have to be, okay? They need to get married. Please. Z5, whoever is doing, make Roshni and Siddharth endgame, like, and explain to me. If you want to kill Abid off, I don't mind. I'm sorry, I just don't like when people come in between my OTP. I'm very dedicated to my couples, and if someone comes between them, I'm like, no, go back from where you came from. This is not your time. Let them have their moment. And they were about to get engaged. She looked so pretty. He looked so hot. Next dot point. Didi and Siddharth. At the end of the season, Didi transferred all her property to Siddharth's name, which no one expected. And then he had this cool where he lights a cigar and sits on in the chair. I want more Didi and Siddharth working together. I want Didi and Siddharth to band together, and I want them to expose Abid, Anna, and that dad, and Roshni's dad, and I want to kick him out of his life, and I want Abid, fuck off. Sorry about that. I want Abid, no! I want Roshni and Siddharth to get married, okay, and have kids, like in the show. That Ganveer. Ganveer was one of my favourite characters, like that Ravi Dubey played in Jamai. But yeah, I want more Didi and Siddharth. Okay, Jamai plus Sasuma. English translation, it's son-in-law and mother-in-law, if you're wondering what I just said. I want more answers, by the way, about Roshni's father and the murders. I want to know who killed Reva. And I want to know, where's Roshni's father been this whole time? How he became the underworld Don? Yeah, and I want to know, does Didi know? Is that why Didi, he knew that her husband's playing a little game with her and she's smart? That woman is smart. People need to give Didi the credit she deserves because she's smart. She knew Siddharth was on some BS. She knew her daughter. Well, one did piss me off when she told Roshni to get Siddharth to jail, but I forgive her because she gave her property to Siddharth. But I want more answers, okay? Like, about Roshni's father and the murder of Reva. Sharma? It's not, I was about to say Khurana, but Khurana was in Jamai. I kind of wish they kept Siddharth Khurana, not Siddharth Sharma, because Siddharth Khurana is like more, like Siddharth Sharma doesn't sound as bad as Siddharth Khurana. I love Siddharth Khurana. I want Siddharth Khurana back. Oh, they could do like, oh, my name was never Siddharth Sharma. I'm Siddharth Khurana this whole time. I doubt it, but go for it if you want it. I wouldn't mind. And last up, I already said it, that Siddharth and Roshni need to be together. Okay, I'm gonna end this video with you guys. Who, if you're watching, I don't know, Z5, if you're watching my video, hi, just make sure that Siddharth and Roshni are together. And if I will love you forever, okay, if you just make my 2P, because they need to be together, okay, and kick Abir out, kick Ahana out, get Abir and Ahana married. They had that moment in the car when Siddharth and Roshni caught them. They were pretending to be siblings, but they started kissing, because they're not actually siblings, but get Abir and Ahana married. You know what, I wouldn't mind Abir and Ahana. They deserve each other. But Abir isn't that bad, it's just I don't like it because it's coming between Siddharth and Roshni, so fix your act up, Abir, and I might like you, and I might not want you to end up with Ahana, because Ahana can go somewhere, okay? Anyways, this was my review of Jamai 2.0. If you were expecting it to be analytic and detailed, wrong channel. I don't do that. I just talk and I ramble. Hope you enjoyed. Tell me your thoughts about Jamai 2.0 Season 2 down below in the comment section. Tell me if you agree with what I said or do you disagree with what I said, and if you do, what do you disagree and what do you agree on? Let me know. Until also any other web shows you recommend, comment down below and I will check it out, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.